Aloha y'all, Daniel Aaron here, your guide to vibrant living. Holy moly, super moon in Aquarius, new moon exact on, what's today? Today is Friday, exact on Saturday for those of us in North America. Middle of the day here in Hawaii, so a little bit later in the day on the east and west coast. Powerful new moon, right? Super moon means it's closer to the earth, especially close to the earth. And because this new moon is conjunct with, connected to, close in the sky to Pluto, right? And because Pluto's right at the end of its long term, more than 20 years transit through the sign of Capricorn, top down power, dare I say oppression, it's an especially powerful new moon, an emotional one, right? Because Pluto is gravitas, it's transformation, it's power, it's heavy, it's evolution, it's strong. And when it's connected to the moon, that means moon has to do with what? Heart, emotions, the archetype of mother, feelings, home, family. That means that emotional part of all of us, the feeling sensitive part, with connected to Pluto, is expanded, deepened, strong, right? And new moon, of course, always symbolizes a fresh start. In this case, a 28 and a quarter day cycle fresh start. You can see nearby another video on new moons in general. This specific one, though, as it's in the sign of Aquarius, and because we got the moon and the sun in Aquarius right at the beginning, yet Pluto's still just at the end of Capricorn, it's kind of like giving us a picture, an insight, a window into where we're headed as Pluto moves, not really for another year, but as Pluto moves into its next big cycle into Aquarius, which is massive evolution for humanity, going from that top-down power into more of the Aquarian nature. And just like the song, you may remember, the dawning of the age of Aquarius, as we move into Pluto in Aquarius, what we're moving into is a much more libertarian, free, enlightened, breakthroughs, revolutions kind of energy that supports the whole, the collective, more than the authorities or the, dare I say, overlords. So that's part of what we got. Plus, hey, check it out. Uranus, which has been in a retrograde motion over the last many months, goes direct just hours after the exact new moon. So this Saturday, again, for me here in Hawaii, for North America, that means, and it's really just into Sunday for those of y'all in Europe when this gets going. It's and in Asia, we're talking about Sunday for you. It's a really powerful time of Uranian energy, right? Uranus also connects to the sign of Aquarius. That's where we're getting this bridge here. At the same time, we've got Saturn and Venus conjunct, right? And we had just a few days ago Mercury go direct. And when Uranus goes direct, as it does here, part of what that's connected to is we've had many planets, including outer planets, in retrograde. And I'm speaking a bit technical here for some of my astrologer friends. They are all now in forward motion all the way up until May. And so while we've had an energetic collectively that's been a little bit stop-start, a little bit pulled back, what we're getting into is a really much stronger forward motion energy. So for many of us who have been feeling like, oh, something's in the way, it's hard to get things moving, it's going to be like a whoom, like the moving sidewalk of our lives just speeds up a bit. So this new moon, all new moons are a great time to set intentions. This one especially is a powerful one to look at goals, aspirations. What do you want to feel like? What do you want to create in your life? And I say feel like because of Pluto being connected to the moon there. And how do you want to feel, see, imagine the collective? What would you like the way we all relate together to be like? Great time to imagine into these things, to be sensitive to and honoring of your emotions and those around you, because there may be some strong and powerful emotions. There may be some conflict that arises because of the strong emotions. So, hey, right or wrong, matters less a lot of the time than what someone's feeling. There's no right or wrong emotion. If someone's feeling it, that's valid, that's real for them. So we always want to have the empathy and honoring of the emotion of what they're feeling. And then once we've got that and got that rapport, that honoring, then we can maybe go a little bit deeper and start to look at, well, okay, what's the conflict about? What do we need to communicate about? So, super new moon in Aquarius coming. It's already aligned right now from the time you see this. It's on, and it will really stay on through Sunday or Monday if you're on the other side of the date line over there in Asia. All right, y'all. I hope that is helpful, interesting. If this was, please share, like, subscribe, pass on. Let's create more vibrancy in the world together. Thanks for tuning in. Aloha.